This video and all content on this channel is performed by a pest control professional, and it is always recommended to hire a pest control pro in your area to perform any pest control in or outside your home. Pesticides can harm you and your loved ones. Anyone who is performing the information in this video is doing so at their own risk. If you decide to try the info provided in this video, please always check with the local laws in your area and read the labels of any product you use. The label is the law.
Oh my goodness, it would help if I had my microphone plugged in. Went and sat here and listened to the music and got everything set up. Didn't even have my microphone plugged in. What in the world is wrong with me? Got a little bit of after cold cough. I'm sorry. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. It's Jason with the Bed Bug Show or Bug Show or whatever you want to call it. Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm live after 2 months of not being live. Let me see if I can move that up a little bit. There we go. I've got a new office. I've been going through some upgrades here. I used to be over there, right there. I had my desk set up right there. And now I'm on the opposite side of the room, and I've built a complete U-shaped desk all the way around the whole office. So I've been really busy for the past 2 months. Went out of town the last week of January, and I got COVID. And so I still have a cough, but I'm not sick anymore. But we went to Disney World and got sick. So then I couldn't stream for a couple of weeks because I was sick. But I'm here now and ready to talk about bugs if anybody has any questions. You'll have to excuse me if I cough. I will try to mute the microphone, but I am still really rusty. I haven't streamed in a while. And so I am going to do the best I can to, cover my cough if I can. Drink some water, keep myself from hacking too much. Got a bedbug job this Saturday. That sounds like fun. Bedbug jobs are fun. I like bedbug work and roaches. I had a good roach job today, man. Let's see if I can show y'all a picture of what I dealt with. It's just a picture. It's not a video. The pictures don't really do justice, honestly, when you pull a refrigerator out and roaches go all up the wall. Let me see if I can find a picture. See here. There it is. There you go. Oh, wow, it stretched the picture when it did that. So this is a nook where a refrigerator goes. And when I pull the refrigerator away from the wall, that's what I saw. This is, you see the lines there where the grate from the refrigerator usually sits against the wall. That's roach poop. And these, of course, are every little speck you see, even here and on the floor, are all roaches. So that's what I got to do today. That was fun. I like jobs like that where you pull the fridge out and the bugs go all over the place and you just kill thousands of roaches. That's a fun thing for me. I like that kind of work. Good evening, my favorite pest controller. Well, hello there, Brad, my favorite cheerleader. Let's see, Kevin said, went into a place where the bed bugs were so bad they were in the spider webs on the ceiling. Oh, I've seen that. Spiders are eating good and the bed bugs too. My daughter's been playing a game behind me. That's what that screen is. She's been gaming behind me. So now if I'm streaming and Emma's here, I think she'll be on camera every time I stream, because she's going to be directly behind me. So she won't be no hiding. I had a really bad roach job in November. You could see perfect stains where there used to be pictures on the wall. Oh man, those are fun. Poop stained, perfect shapes. That's exactly right. Like picture frames, like you see those frames right there that I've got on the wall. All those pictures. I've been in jobs where you take a picture off the wall and it'll just be black and brown all up behind the picture frames. So I would turn my camera more. In fact, I could show y'all my office if y'all want to see what I've done. This camera is actually wireless. I could pick it up and move it, and you guys can actually see what I've done. But it's all butcher block. There's a lot of stuff all over the place. I want to try to clean it up first, get all my crap put away, and there's still a lot to do. I just finished the office last weekend. And finished is very loose because, like, behind me, so if you see the desk is actually a butcher block countertop. See, there's my rags from where I was cleaning it and everything. There's the wood glue is still there. There's my switch. There's a clock. But it's a butcher block countertop. So there's this piece of molding trim right here, and there's a piece of that still to be shipped. And so I'm waiting on that to get here. When it gets here, I'll be able to finish, because there's 1 4-foot stretch that I still have to finish. I ordered 4 feet less than what I needed. I actually have a little piece of it right here. It's on barely 2 feet. And that's all that I got left. So I needed a little more than what I had ordered. And they only sell it in 8-foot stretches. So I ended up having to buy a whole 8-foot piece for not very much coverage. But that's how it usually is when you do construction. You're usually having to, go to the store 400 different times. That's how it always is. But the cabinets I hung myself. I did it, lower cabinets. I've just basically built a desk in the office. So my wife, her computer, her office is going to be, there's hers. So there's the door, and there's her desk, and of course my desk. And then Charlie, he sits right beside me right there on my old computer. So I got it all set up now where we could kind of all sit in here together if we play a game or something together, because we like to game together. Me and my family play Minecraft or Warcraft, all kinds of different games and stuff like that. So let's see if I can fix that camera back. There we go. That's the way I like it. So that's what I've been doing. I'm glad to have it done. I'm glad to have the office finished finally. But it was a lot. It was a lot to do. So I need to open up Skype, because there have been a lot of people trying to call me on Skype for tonight. Excuse me. That is not it. Nope. See if I can find it. Alrighty. I'll take that and put that over on this third monitor. And that way I can see my calls. Let's see, do I have a phone call even up here anymore? There we go. There. So now I'm open for calls. If anybody wants to call, they can. I make it a little bigger so people can see it. Now, that number won't work if I'm not streaming. When I stream, it works because I have Skype open. But if it's not up there, I don't have Skype open, and if I'm not streaming, Skype's not open. Yes, I'm alive. I'm alive. Here's the thing about my live streams. I do it when I can. I I did my office remodel. I planned it purposely to do in January when I'm not that busy with work and I can get it done. But it took a long time. It took a long time to get the office remodel done. And then we had a vacation planned for the last week of January, so we were out of town. So I wasn't able to stream that last week of January. And then we all got sick at Disney World. And when we came back, I couldn't stream that week either because I was sick. I was sick as a dog. I'm still hacking and coughing like crazy, but I'm not sick. I just, it's an after viral cough or whatever you want to call it. It's what my wife calls it. Man, the roach. Man, if you don't smell the roach poop, are you really doing a roach job? I mean, come on. If you walk in the apartment and you don't immediately get hit with like the grossest, poopiest BO smell right away, is it even a roach clean out? Like, really? No, of course not. You gotta get the stink all up in your nose, and then when you leave, you gotta smell it for like 2 or 3 hours. Like the smell of roaches and cigarettes have got to be in your clothes, like in your coat and everything. It's got to be all over you to where you feel like you need to shower in a car wash. That's a real roach job, a real one. That's real life. That's how it is. When you're an exterminator, that's what it's like. Because some of these houses with the roaches and stuff you go in, they're pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. I tell people I can tell if a house has roaches or not by the smell. I've been in houses that didn't have horrible roach smell, but it's not that often. Usually, when I go in a house and they've called because they got roaches, it's because they are out of control. They're behind the refrigerator. They're coming out of the oven. They're around the clock on the oven. They're in the microwave. They're in just in everything they've got in the kitchen, the dishwasher. You open it and they start coming out of the door. Uh, you take some flushing agent and spray it in a crack in the wall. And they just start flooding out all over the place and run across the ceiling. And that's usually the calls that you get if it's roaches. Typically, you don't get calls for roaches unless it's that bad. Oh no, I like roach. I don't charge a lot of money for the work I do, Brad. Do you use Alpine over top of roach bait since there's no taste smell to it? No, I don't. I don't ever spray the places that I bait. I only bait places I don't spray. So like you make those bait tacos and you can put them up inside like a piece of like underneath an electronics, like maybe a like a toaster oven or a microwave oven or inside an oven handle or something. I've got a really good course on cockroaches. I don't think very many people have gone and used it, but I did have an exterminator use it one time and said he liked it so much he was gonna actually use it for training his employees, but for cockroaches. But what I do is for my courses, for the ones that are on Udemy, I actually rented a house and I went through and did a mock bed bug job on one of them and I did a mock roach job on another. So I could show people, I could take my time and break it down and show people step by step how to actually do a cockroach clean out, what to do, what to pull out, or how to pull out the stove away from the wall, and where on the back of the stove to treat places roaches like to hang out. Same thing with refrigerators, where on the back of the refrigerator, the compressor motors and stuff like that, where you could treat to be safe and not hurt the electronics and stuff. But yeah, but I don't ever spray my bait. I don't like to spray roach bait because I use the same ideals is that if I were out at a restaurant and the exterminator came through and he sprayed my food with pesticide, even if the pesticide was colorless, odorless, tasteless, whatever, I don't think I'm going to eat my hamburger. I think I'm going to demand a new hamburger. And that's how roaches are. If you go and you spray the bait, it messes with the overall palatability. And even though you think it is colorless and tasteless, they may be able to tell the difference and they won't eat it. So I don't do it. Restaurants are fun. I don't do. Now that's probably something I priced myself out of on purpose because it's a lot of work to do a restaurant. And the thing about restaurant work is that typically the owners don't like to pay you what you're worth, and I'm not going to do the work because it's too much work to not get paid. It's the time. The thing is I don't intentionally price myself out of the market. It's that restaurant owners are too cheap to pay me. You know what I expect to get paid for roach work? It's a lot of work. I mean, I'm making sure I can hear everything here. Let me see here. Yep. Everything's good. Okay, yeah. So, one of the problems with treating a restaurant for cockroaches is getting the restaurant keys, truthfully. If you think about it, let's say you were a customer at a restaurant, would you want the exterminator to come in and spray pesticides all around the kitchen while they're preparing food? Would you want an exterminator to come in your kitchen and spray all around while you're preparing food? The problem is that a lot of restaurants, as soon as they get employees in the restaurant, they may not be open for business, but as soon as the restaurant's got employees in there, they go in, they open up the walk-in refrigerator, they grab their pasta sauces and their soups and stuff, and they start cooking immediately because as soon as they open, they're going to have to start serving people food. And if you're an exterminator, the only good time to go in and service a restaurant is when they're closed. You go in there about 2 or 3 hours before they open. You treat the whole restaurant. It gives it enough time to air out. If you use stinky chemical or something like that, it dries. It's not wet anymore. You don't have people going behind you, wiping it up, washing it away. And the thing is people don't like to give you the key to the restaurant. And that's what you need. You don't need somebody in there getting in your way, opening doors and unlocking stuff for you. They need to just give you the keys and leave you to your job. And I actually have that written in all of my contract paperwork that I send to commercial accounts. And it right out says that a key is required for us to do the work. And I mean, I did a lot of restaurants when I first started and opened my company, but I sent paperwork around to all of my restaurants about, I don't know, it was maybe a couple years into being in business for myself, that stated that in order to reinstate the contract, that I would need to be provided keys. And some of my restaurants said, oh yeah, sure, Jason, you can have a key. Here, take a key. And then I would schedule them first. I would go to their restaurants at like 6 a.m. and I would get them done really early. And that way I knew that, any dead bugs, and I would tell them, especially if a restaurant had roach problems, I would tell the owner, I'd say, look, this is the day I come. Like if it was the first Wednesday, I come in here on the first Wednesday. You need to come in here. You need to plan on having somebody come in about a half hour to an hour before you open to sweep up any dead roaches so the customers don't see dead roaches, because I'm going to be killing roaches every time I come in here. I don't like to do authentic Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants. Kevin, those are the places I really hate to do. I absolutely hate them. It's a lot of work, and I just don't like them. I've done them. I don't like them. It's not that I don't like the work. I love my work. My work is fun. But when you got 5, 6 other people waiting on you while it's taking you an hour and a half to do a restaurant, it's like, I'd rather go take 15 minutes to do a house than an hour and a half to do a restaurant. So, but that's what you have to do to get the bugs down. And that's why they don't want to pay me, because I'm going to charge them for an hour and a half worth of work, because that's what I need to do. And when I've got other people waiting on me, they wait on me, and it's not fair to everyone else if I'm willing to give a restaurant a cheap price and then make everybody else wait. That's not fair. So, let's see. I've been battling bed bugs for a while. Inspect, I don't see them for a month or so. Then they're here. I have a heated water bed. Those are awful. Awful. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear. The only way you're going to get rid of your bed bugs is you got to drain that stupid water bed. Because water beds are horrible. Horrible for bed bugs. You got to drain the water bed, take that bubble or whatever they call it out of there, and you have to treat that whole frame, take it apart, treat it, put it back together, and then you fill your water bed back up, and expect to have to do that for 3 months in a row. Let's see. My brother had bed bugs. After watching your videos, we've used Crossfire a couple times instead of Harris, and it's been 2 months and he hasn't seen any more. I'm going to do it one more time on the 28th just to make sure they're gone. Fantastic. That's great news. That sounds good to me. Harris isn't a very good product. I'll come in here and I'll change my tune if I ever find a Harris product that is good, but so far I haven't found one. I haven't found one at all. So, something I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I've done 3 Crossfire treatments 3 weeks apart. You shouldn't be doing them 3 weeks apart. You should be doing them 1 month apart. If you're doing them 3 weeks apart, you're doing it too often. You treat your house, maybe 2 weeks apart, but you don't have to. Oh, wait, 3 Crossfire treatments 3 weeks apart. I see. So you've done, in 9 weeks, you've done 3 treatments. So in 9 weeks, 2 months. In 2 months, you've done 3 Crossfire treatments. Sorry, I read that wrong. I read that as a Crossfire once a week. 3 treatments, sorry. I see what you're saying now. But I would usually do, if you're still having bed bugs, yeah, you need to do it again. Have you found any bugs? That's the thing. You got to find the bugs. You have to find where the bugs are hiding. It's important to killing bed bugs. Find out where they're hiding, where they're retreating to, where they're going to, and kill them. Oh, you'd be surprised, Greg. There's so many people that come in here and say they've been using Crossfire every day or once every 2 or 3 days. And it's, I'm like, but it's a pesticide that lasts for a month. There's no reason to treat that often. Now, once every 3 weeks is fine. That's fine. So, I've been told that BoreCare is a one-time service for a new framed homes. What's your thoughts on BoreCare versus Termidor for subterranean termite prevention? BoreCare is not as effective as Termidor. Termidor is better. The only reason you would want to do a BoreCare treatment, which I have done, is if the well is too close to the house. On a pre-treat, they require that the well be outside of 50 feet. Now, the label calls for 10 feet. But most counties require 50 feet. Like here in Bedford County, where I live, they require the only active treatment be done with a liquid pesticide to the soil treatment if the well is greater than 50 feet from the foundation. So, the main spot we were missing was the window curtains at the top. Yeah, they'll get up there. For the horde. For the horde. Right there. Hadn't been playing World of Warcraft lately, though. Hadn't had time. For the last 2 months, hadn't had any time at all. Because I've been doing this. I've been doing all this. All this office. For those that haven't seen, let me show you. Let me show you my office. I've got my microphone is all messed up. See, there's my microphone now. It's all across my lap, my boom arm, because I don't have anywhere for my microphone to sit. But there is my daughter's computer right there. There is my wife's computer right there, and my computer, and then there's Charlie's computer, and he's got a sword. Aha! Because that's Charlie. So, and then it's a butcher block all the way around in a U shape that I built. I built it. I put cabinets underneath. So like, I've got a set of double cabinets right there, and I got a corner there, and then I've got a set of cabinets right here, right there, and then I've got a couple that divide me and Charlie, and then I've got one for my printer to sit on, and then I've got a whole wall of cabinets here and a whole wall of cabinets above my desk. So that's a lot. And I worked on that. I really thought I could get it done in a couple weeks, but it really took me almost 2 months to get it finished. So, but yes, don't forget to like. If you like the video, don't forget. I had bed bugs. Let's see. Wait a minute. I thought I had bed bugs, but I was lucky. The pest control guy said it was carpet beetles. Yeah, carpet beetles will make you break out like bed bugs. I had bed bugs and had a box spring and mattress and water bed frame and was able to get rid of them using Crossfire. Let's see. Kevin says, yes, for sure. Bed bugs love hiding in curtains, especially if behind the bed. Correct. If I have a zipper cover for a box spring, would I have to remove that to spray the Crossfire? Just leave it zip. Just take it off. Take it off and treat the box spring and take the thing and throw it in the trash. Those covers are only good for dust mites. They don't do anything for pest control. They just cause you more problems and they're more headache than they're worth. Get rid of the mattress encasements. They're garbage. They're not any good. So, I don't recommend them. I thought I made a good decision replacing cloth mattress with a waterbed. Is that what you were trying to avoid the bed bugs by replacing it with a waterbed? It just makes it harder to get rid of them. Is there a way to contact you? I'm not sure if I'm dealing with bedbug issue, but I'm itching. I'm becoming worried. So the only way to contact me directly is you could either do on the live stream, you could call that number on the screen, but then everybody's going to hear you, or you could book a consultation and the information's in the description of this video for that. But that's a private consultation. But as far as the phone number above, that's free. Call me now if you want to. But everybody's going to hear you, so you can't be shy. But it helps everybody else. That's the reason I do it. I do the live streams, and I have a number I pay for purposely because I think it helps a lot of people, and you can help people with your problem because they can hear you, and they can say, oh, that sounds like something that I've been dealing with too. Maybe that's what's wrong with me too. So that's what the live streams are for. I can't always do live streams. I haven't had a lot of time for live streams. I work for a living. I run my own business. I've got a family. I got a baby due in June. We're having another baby. And that'll be number 5. 5? Rory's 20 though. He moved out. This used to be his bedroom. And he moved out, got himself an apartment. But I still got a 12-year-old, well, almost 12. Emma will be 12 in March. But I got an 11-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And then a baby in June. So, got a lot of babies. It keeps me really busy. I don't have a lot of time. But I put my kids to bed at 8 o'clock tonight. So, I'll tell you what happened. We went to Disney. And we all got sick. Well, both Charlie and Finley got ear infections. And they just finished, I think Charlie finished his antibiotics tonight. And Finley will finish his antibiotics tomorrow because they caught them like a day apart. And I've been putting them to bed early because they need to go to bed. If they're sick, they need to go to bed. And so they've had these ear infections and they've been all cranky and irritable anyway. And so I was like, you know what? I put them to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm going to get on here tonight and stream so I can go to bed myself because I'm tired too. I got to work tomorrow. We had ice both Tuesday and Wednesday. We had snow and ice. And so I've had to rebook all my work. I did Tuesday's work today, and I got to do Wednesday's work tomorrow, which normally I leave my Fridays clear, which is why I stream on Thursday nights, because I can stream and not have to worry about work first thing in the morning. But tomorrow I got to get out early because I got a full day of work. So let's see. Okay, how do I know if a bite is from a bed bug or a mite or something? You don't know. The only way to know what is biting you for sure is to find the bug. Find the bug. And then you'll know what's biting you. That's the only way to find out. You can't go to the doctor or a dermatologist. If they're telling you what's biting you, they're lying because it's not true. You cannot judge what bit you by bites alone, and I can prove it. So let me show you what I did. So let's go back to that roach picture. And I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Let's see. I don't have my window open yet. All right. YouTube.com/Green Akers PC. By the way, I do have a live channel called Green Acres Live, and that's where this live stream will be. So if you guys like to watch these later for like questions and stuff, you need to subscribe to that channel. But anyway, we're on my channel now. Let's go to my community. Why isn't it here? Is the community tab not here? Do I have to do it? Hold on a minute. Have they haven't gotten rid of the community posts, have they? Oh no, there it's called posts now. I see. Boom. Posts. All right, so there's my remodel that I've been doing because I wanted to show you guys. All right, so I posted this picture. Now, talk about the way people react to bug bites. All right, there's a picture of a bug bite. That's me. That's on me. Now, a lot of people said those were bed bug bites. And I posted and I asked what people think. Now, I'm not going to post everybody's comments or anything because they're not bed bug bites. They're not bed bugs. They're not spiders. They're not mites. It's not carpet beetles. It's not ants. And some people did guess ants. But it's none of those things. It is fleas. This is what they look like 2 weeks after I got bit. That's what the bites look like. That's the way I react to flea bites. And I do this every time I get a flea job. I come in and I post pictures of my flea bites. Because people believe that bed bugs bite in rows like this. And they do. But so do fleas. Fleas do the same thing. In fact, in the Virginia State Manual, when you go to get your license as an exterminator, that is what they show you flea bites look like. And that's also what they show you that bed bugs look like. They look the same. You can't tell. You can't tell the difference. And that's why I'm like, if you were to go to a doctor and show the doctor those bites, a doctor may say you have bed bugs, and you don't. It's fleas. So that's the problem with letting a doctor or an exterminator diagnose bites. You cannot diagnose bites. You can only diagnose the bug. You've got to have the bug. Fleas are not more visible than bed bugs. You could see them both. You could see bed bugs and you could see fleas. In fact, if I've got my vial here, I may have one with bed bugs in it. Let me see. I don't know if I've... Oh, yeah. I have. I've got one now already. I had to make sure because I haven't... The thing is, when you got your whole office in disarray, but there's bed bugs right there. That's what they look like. They're big. They're like the size of an apple seed. All right? These are actually dead. They're not alive anymore. I don't think they're alive anymore. I don't trust it enough to open it, but there's one on its side. Let me show you that one. That's a bed bug. See, that's a pretty good size, right? That's how big they are. So, if you want to know how big a bed bug is, that's how big they are, and it won't focus because it's my cell phone. It won't focus. Because that's what I use for my camera, for my web camera now. Much better picture. But, yeah, that's what a bed bug looks like. So, no, I don't go outside of Virginia. I can't legally treat any state I'm not licensed in. That's the law. So I don't treat any other states but Virginia, just Virginia. But I'm looking to get a state license in Georgia and Florida soon because I'm going to open a branch probably down in Florida. Let's see. But if you ask questions in the chat, you don't have to call focus. I can answer questions here. No, I'm not coming to North Carolina. My ex-wife is from North Carolina. Let's see. June says, sorry to hear that. Ear infections are painful. Hope they get well soon. We haven't had any actual bites. Do bed bugs always bite? Yes, they do. They always bite. If they don't bite you, they'll starve. Eventually, within a year or so, they'll starve if they don't get a blood meal. Is it typical to have a hard time finding bed bugs in a large infestation? No. If it was a large infestation, you see them everywhere. Let's see. Starting up in southern Pennsylvania, do you offer mentoring? Just through my what do they call them? I'm tired. It's been a long day. My courses. That's the best thing for mentoring is the courses that I have. And the 800 so videos I got on YouTube. So, but no, what I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure I've decided this. I'm still a little on the fence, but so Virginia has reciprocal licensing through Georgia, meaning you can get a reciprocal license to practice pest control in the state of Georgia if you have a license in Virginia. So I'm going to get my license in Georgia. And then Florida has reciprocal licensing with Georgia. So then I'll get my license in Florida. As soon as I get my reciprocal license in Florida, I can open a branch in Florida. I have to have a reciprocal license first. And then after a year, I can sit and take the Florida state exam and I can get my full Florida state license, which I do need to get in Georgia, which can take 2 years because first you get your reciprocal, you hold it for a year, and after you get your reciprocal, you can get your full Georgia state license. So that takes 2 years. But the year that you get the Georgia state license, you can immediately get your Florida reciprocal license. And then I'm going to probably operate in and around Orlando is more than likely where I'm going to open, maybe down near Cape Coral or Naples, somewhere like that. I haven't decided exactly where I want to open a branch, but I think Orlando's a good spot because it is it's a lot of people going in and out, and I know how to kill bed bugs. So I just figured I'd open up in around Orlando because I like Disney. I'm a Disney guy. I take my kids to Disney a lot. With a big family like I've got, we usually know the discount rates and we go when it's cheap. And so that's what I like to do. And I probably get, the, what do you call it? The season passes and stuff, take kids. Cause my 3-year-old, he's hilarious riding Disney rides and stuff. So, but I was considering opening up in Florida, but Florida is probably too big for me to do bed bugs all over the state, but I don't know. I might, it depends. Florida's a lot bigger than Virginia. So, but from where I live. Now, if I live in Orlando is more central. I might be able to do more long distance stuff in Florida. So, oh, you're up near yeah. What's that city? What is that city up there that's got the awful? We drove to Florida one year, and we were near Jacksonville. And a bald eagle came down and flew right beside our minivan while we were driving to Florida. We were actually going to Miami that year. And that was crazy. That was really cool. But they have got the worst Golden Corral I think I've ever eaten in my life in Jacksonville, Florida. It's awful. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. It's disgusting. But when you travel like I-95 and you're going down, the East Coast, you learn where not to stop. You really learn where not to stop. Hey Jennifer, how are you? What time is it? You just crawling in here? It's 9:30, so you're early. Usually you come in later. Oh, I got my office finished. See, you missed out. I did a whole office tour. I showed people what my office looked like after I went and remodeled it. Still got a lot of junk everywhere because I got to put stuff away, but I'm still in the process of going through bins. I got a Rubbermaid right here in front of the printer that I've been going through trying to figure out where I got to put stuff. Because I took this whole room completely apart, pulled everything out, painted the room, put all these shelves up, these whatever, cabinets and stuff. And I put a U desk with, I think you've been looking, because you watch community posts. So, but yeah, I finished it. This is the first time I've been able to stream since I finished it because we all got sick. Oh, I show you. This is what it looks like. See? Let's see. See there? That's the butcher block. This is what it looked like before I oiled it. It's not stained. It's just oiled. It's pretty cool stuff. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a mineral oil. Let's see. Let's do it up close real quick. That right there, it's cutting board oil. I did that first. I did 2 coats of that. And then I did butcher block wax, and I waxed it. And then I wiped it all and made it look nice, and it's pretty nice. I really like it. It was a lot of work. I better like it. See, I've been a Jacksonville, Duval, Florida native 60 years, called Golden Pig. It's so gross, man. So, hey Sherry, the thing about Golden Corral is the reason I used to eat there a lot is because we would go there for Thanksgiving. And I know this is going to sound funny, but when you think about it, you could get turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing and gravy and like everything that you could want at Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving meal. It's a good Thanksgiving meal. And then you don't have to do any cleanup. So we would do that every year, and it's all you could eat. And so, and even you could even get leftovers to take home with you. It's fantastic. And so we were driving down to go on a cruise. And I was taking the kids. I had never taken all the kids on a cruise, and I wanted to do it. So we were driving to Miami to go on a cruise. And I was like, it's Thanksgiving. Let's stop at Golden Corral, because we do it in Lynchburg a lot. And it was really, I was so impressed with the way they do it, like in Harrisonburg and Lynchburg, Virginia, that I was like, I want to go to Golden Corral. We're going to stop by Golden Corral. And boy, was that a mistake. The corn on the bar looked like it had been there like 3 weeks ago. And they just kept using it every single day. It was nasty and that's the best that honestly, that's a compliment. It was not edible. And the water, okay, I drink water. When I go to a restaurant, I drink water. Not because I'm cheap, but because I'm drinking water now. That's what I drink. This is water. It's a cup full of water. Water is good for you. I drink a lot of water. And I always get water whenever I go to a restaurant. So I ordered water, and I get this glass of what looked like they had just gone in and gotten it out of the toilet. I mean, it was not clear water. It was nasty. And my daughter, I think she was 6 at the time, she called it toilet water. She's like, Mama, they brought me toilet water. And we just left. We left out. And I think Target had opened for early Black Friday shopping. And we went in Target and we bought, maybe it was Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A wasn't open. I think it was Target. And we went in Target and we bought some food, and that's the only reason we were there. Everybody else is rushing around trying to get their Black Friday shopping done, and we just went to get some food. And we went to our hotel room, and I made a video for Facebook on how to make Thanksgiving in a hotel with a hotel microwave. And that's what we had. We had Thanksgiving at the hotel. And it wasn't bad. It was a story to tell. But I'll talk about that Jacksonville, man. That was a nasty Golden Corral in Jacksonville. Do you have to wash every single item of clothing during a bedbug infestation? No, you do not. You do not. I wasn't there 20 years ago. I was there maybe 6 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. In fact, I could probably find it. Let me see. Let me go to Facebook, because I think I could find it. In fact, if I find that video, I'll play it for you. I'll let you watch it. Let me see, videos. Oh man, I got some good videos on here. My kids grow up so fast. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get mushy. So we go to Disney, and on every Disney trip, we will plan to stop and watch fireworks at Magic Kingdom. And I'm standing there with my daughter, who's now 11, almost 12, and my 6-year-old and my 3-year-old. And we're watching the fireworks. And I'll tell you what, I'm crying. I am crying like a baby. Because my kids are grown, man. They're growing up. And they're going to be gone. And it's like, it's crazy because you're watching the fireworks. And they do a show on the castle. Like it's a projection show. So like it's like you'll have the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You got, Genie in the lamp. And you've got Dumbo and all the different, like the aristocrats and all, or cats, aristocats and all those. And Mary Poppins and all these different characters that you've grown up with your kids watching. Shoot, I grew up with my dad watching. And it's like, man, it's a tearjerker, I tell you. Let me see if I can find that video, though. Or I'm going to start crying right now. I need to stop talking about it. said.
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's the trip. That's the trip. Okay. Yeah, that's the video. So let's see if I can get this to play. I gotta pause it. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible sound. Maybe I could take it and doctor it up and put it up for members. This doesn't have to do about bugs. Man, I'm shaved. This was November 30th, 2019. 6 years. Yeah, I was right. 6 years. Well, 5 years. It's just 5 years and a few months. So, yep.
Like an interview. Well, you're live right now.
I'll show it to y'all later. I don't want to do it now because it's oh, there's the video about me. Okay, I could show you this video. I'll show you this video. Let's see. Man, I look young. Let me see here. Let's watch this. We'll watch home movies. Y'all watch home movies with me? We'll watch home movies.
So, if anybody had tuned in earlier, this is our Thanksgiving meal. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Black Friday. And what happened, we're eating Thanksgiving now. And if you haven't seen my story from yesterday, you need to go back and watch that. Because I was live yesterday talking about toilet water, and if you don't understand the joke, you won't get what's going on here. But today, we went to Whole Foods.
Oh, Whole Foods.
We bought...
I'm such a hippie.
Fake turkey. It's not real turkey. No turkeys were harmed in the production of this film. We got some biscuits. We got sweet potatoes. We got corn. I'll show you this. And then cranberries. And we got gravy. We got mushroom gravy. And we got some other kind of gravy over here. That's a little bit. But what happened was we went to a nasty Golden Corral last night. And it was really disgusting. And I was really disappointed. And so we decided to do Thanksgiving tonight. Really eating that lettuce. That's delicious, isn't it, Alicia? And so, anyway, oh, and we got the pie. Look at the pie. And so, anyway, if you go back to yesterday and you watch that video about what happened to us, I talk about the bald eagle and everything. But anyway, this is called a mukbang. Okay, so what a mukbang is a YouTube channel. This isn't YouTube. But
I'm so cringe.
Apparently, people go and they eat food on camera, and people watch them get spit on all their food and everything, and eating gross. Oh! We got green beans, but no can opener. So it's still part of the meal, and we're still going to keep it here because we got green beans.
Oh my goodness.
How's your food, Rory?
No freaking can opener. Oh my god.
Did I forget to give you mashed potatoes?
Are the mashed potatoes all gone?
No, I still have some there.
Oh no. Okay, so we made all this food in a Hilton. Is it Hilton?
Embassy Suites.
Embassy Suites.
Which is a Hilton.
Microwave.
Embassy Suites is owned by Hilton.
And so I haven't had any food because I've just been talking and running my mouth. So you people that are eating, would you put this on a grade above Golden Corral?
Yo, definitely. Can I have another piece of bread? I can only make a
You want another biscuit?
Thanksgiving food. Like Emma's done.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. I gotta turn that off. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna make you watch the whole thing, but oh my god, I'm laughing, I'm crying over here. That's so funny. Yeah, so we bought, we couldn't make our own biscuits because we were in a hotel, so we bought a loaf of bread, and I was telling people that it was biscuits and it was a loaf of bread. But anyway, oh goodness me, I'm so cringe, I swear. But that's funny. That's pretty funny stuff. Crazy me, man, I tell you. Oh, but yeah, you grow up, you blink, and your kid's gone. It's crazy. But yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. But yeah, we bought green beans because I gotta have green beans. Now, I am not, I am not pro green bean casserole. I think green bean casserole is nasty. I hate that. That is garbage. Belongs in the garbage can. Don't even make it. It's a good way to ruin your green beans. But I will eat like green beans and pearl onions. I love green beans. I love green beans. And so I told Alicia, we were at Whole Foods, I said, don't forget to buy the green beans. We gotta have green beans. And so we bought green beans and we didn't have a can opener. Because we were going on a cruise. And you can't take that kind of stuff on a cruise ship. I see, I'm crying, laughing, I'm crying. But you can't take that kind of stuff on a cruise ship because it won't let you. You know, it's I guess considered a weapon or something like that. So I didn't buy one or anything like that. I didn't think I needed one. And I figured it was a pop-top can, but no, you needed a can opener. I probably could have gone down and asked, the embassy if they had a can opener I could borrow. They probably wouldn't let me borrow a can opener, but it was funnier that just leaving it sealed because that's funny. Oh, goodness me. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's my luck. That's how it is. So, but yeah, we made everything in a microwave because Embassy's got a microwave in your room. And so my wife got instant potatoes, and we made instant potatoes, and we had that pumpkin pie. And so we had a pumpkin pie. Of course, it was already made. We got that at the Whole Foods, and fake meat and stuff like that because it's easier to cook fake meat. But I don't think I was truly 100% vegan back then. I'm vegan now. I don't eat meat now. The last time I had turkey, I got so sick I can't eat it anymore. And the reason we went to Golden Corral is because they had turkey. So I don't think I had gone completely vegan. The only time I would break the rules is on Thanksgiving. I would eat some turkey. But the last time I had turkey, I got really sick. And so I don't eat turkey anymore. But no. But green bean casserole is nasty. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have tried different people's ideas. They're like, oh, you just haven't had the good one. I don't think I've ever had a good green bean casserole. I just want green beans. Now, you can take some green beans and some butter, and those things are amazing. They're delicious. But welcome, Andrea became a member. Oh, by the way, for those that don't know, I do have an ability to become a member of the channel. Now, subscribe so you can get notifications on my videos and stuff whenever I go live and stuff like that. But if you become a member, let me show you what that is. Because, and this is not just self-promotion. This is just pretty cool. I like this. So if you click the join button right here, let's show you here. Oh, it is there. Okay, so if you're here and you click join, want to join this channel, you can sign in, become a member. It's $1.99 a month to become a supporter. Okay? And let me show you, if you go here, where is it? Oh, it's on Discord. I didn't even put it on here. I put it on Discord. Because I have Discord too. So we are on Discord with the channel. Right there. There's Discord. And I posted all my videos that I put up there, these are videos that aren't live yet. Like this one and this one. They go live. This one will be live next Tuesday, and this one will be live the last Tuesday in February. So I have actually made videos all the way up to the end of February. I finished this one yesterday. And so if you click the link down here on Discord, it'll take you here. And it gives you the option to join the channel. And you can pay for a membership. Now, if you do, you get access to these videos that no one else can see right now. They'll eventually go live. But these are the shorts that have to do with the same videos, like little snippets that I have. All of my videos go live to members as soon as I upload a video. And they get different members posts and stuff. Plus, you get access to my new course video here for bed bugs, and it's only $1.99. And you get emojis in chat, which are pretty cool. I think the emojis, does it tell you? Let me see if I can refresh this. If it'll pop back up with the join thing. Will it? Yeah. You get these emojis. I made a new one. I have a new emoji. Man, if Pepperidge Farm? He's not Pepperidge Farm. Who is it? Kenju? If Kenju was here, he could see the new emoji. But the new emoji is : wow. It just, wow. Like that, like, wow. You know what? I ought to do that guy. What's that guy's name that does the wow? Wow. Wow. What's his name? I don't know what his name is. He was in Dodgeball, I think. Can't remember his name. But that's the new emoji I made for chat. And you could use those too. And you could use this one. That one. And if you click the little smiley face, it'll show you the emoticons that you have access to. All the Green Acres specific. I'll post them in here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the bed bug. Yeah. All of those. I make them myself. I mean, unless people around here got some ability more than I got, they want to send me some, I'll take a look at them. But those are the ones I've got so far for the channel. But anyway, and you get a badge beside your name. Like Jennifer, she has the red star because she's one of my longest members. She's been a member for a very long time. Sherry's been a member for a while too. So. Oh, the Amazon store is here. www.amazon.com/shop/Green Acres Pest Control LLC. Is that it? I think that's it. Did I not post it? Let me fix that. Oh, it didn't work either. Dang it. I'm stupid today. Dehumidifiers do not work for bed bugs. I have a list. Did you copy it? Nope. That's just Amazon.com. So you got to go to https://www.amazon.com/shop/Green Acres Pest Control CONTROL LLC. That's the Amazon shop. And that will take you here. So these are different pesticides that I have. They have changed the shop. Oh, you got to go to Idea List? Yeah, Idea List. That's right. Make sure you click the Idea List here. They have changed the way this stupid shop works. But if you scroll down to bedbug supplies right here and click that, you could go to all the stuff for bed bugs that I recommend for bed bugs. But you need to click Idea Lists. The all is just Oh, I guess all works too. But you got box elder bugs, pesticide sprayers and equipment, bird mites, bed bug supplies, spider control, flea control, carpenter bees, powder post beetles, cockroaches, carpet beetles, lice, tick control, fruit flies, termites, hornets and yellow jackets, stink bugs, springtails, ants, Asian lady beetles, and ladybugs, bed bugs in New York and Canada, and also mouse and rat control. So all that stuff is there on my Amazon page to show you the stuff that I use for my business. It is what I use for my business. So, yes, that's correct. Bug killer juice. That's a good way to call it. That's a good name for it. When I started my company, I ordered most everything I've got from Amazon because Amazon Prime used to be a whole lot better than it is today. Amazon Prime, you could order and it be delivered tomorrow or even 2 days. Now, you're lucky to get it in 5 days. It's just awful. I don't even pay for Prime anymore because it's not what it used to be. So, rubbing alcohol is not what I would recommend if you're spraying pesticides. Rubbing alcohol is a solvent and it will cause problems. It'll also burn your house down. So, in fact, the video I did a video, one of those ones I was showing you guys. Let me see here. Is it open, close tab? Huh. Where is it? Oh, well, I can't find it now. But yeah, the problem with alcohol is that, like Jennifer said, it only works when you first apply it, when you spray it, because it dries up and it no longer kills anything. And it dissolves pesticides. It can cause, the fumes can cause brain damage. And not only that, it's highly flammable. In fact, I just did a video about the dangers. I think that's what's going live next week. Yeah. Dangers of bedbug treatments. And it goes over some of the most dangerous things people have done to get rid of bedbugs, including professional treatments. And so I go over professionals, do-it-yourselfers, and everything in the video and explain why you don't want to do certain things, because it's not worth killing yourself over or burning your house down. But I actually did. I do have one about burning your house down. I really messed up this time. Let me see. I really messed up this time. No, that's something different. That video is different. That video is one where I go over what I did wrong. I actually did something wrong. So, and I'll tell you because the video's been out for a while. So the video I made where I messed up is not about burning your house down. It's about, I did a treatment for a man, and I used to do his house. And in fact, I still do his house. And he's got a barn that he built beside the house. Well, the guy gets mice in his house. So I told him that I would put out a rat station at his barn to try to keep rats and mice down so they wouldn't get in the house. And I wasn't going to charge him anything because I do his house and I do his church and I do a parsonage for the church. And I do a lot of stuff for him. He's a good customer and I like the guy. And so I didn't want to charge him because it was going to help us both. It was going to help me do my job, keep mice out of his house, and it would help him keep mice and rats and stuff out of his barn. Well, that's all I did for a couple months. And then he said that he was getting stink bugs in the barn. Well, I told him it's hard to keep stink bugs out of a barn because it's a barn. You know, you can't really keep bugs out of a barn. That's not really possible, but I would do the best I could to kill them when they get in there. So I sprayed the barn for him. And I started treating the barn and still not charging him anything. Well, last year, he got mad at me because he still gets stink bugs in the barn. Well, I told him he'd still get stink bugs in the barn 2 years ago and that it was only going to kill them when they get in there. And I explained that to him because you can't keep bugs out of a barn. It's a barn. Most people understand that a barn, you can't keep a lot of things out. You just kill the stuff once it gets in there. And so I explained in the video that when you give somebody something for free, you've devalued your work. I mean, it's valuable. What I gave him was valuable. But because I didn't charge him anything, it was valued less. If I charged him like $5 or $10 extra to do his barn, then when he wasn't happy, I could say, well, let me take the bait station out and I'm just going to stop spraying because it's not working. And B, I don't want to keep charging you for something that's not working for you. And then I could give him money back. You see, but when I'm doing it for free, I mean, what do you expect? I can't give him anything back. It's free. So, but I didn't want to charge him. And that was the problem is I should have just charged him a few bucks and he'd be happy. But I think he's all right now. I kind of explained some stuff to him and he's better. But, you know, I sat there for half an hour and just, I guess, wasted time over half an hour. But that's what that video was about. That video was about devaluing your work and why it's so important to charge people for the work that you do because it's valuable. It's not invaluable, it's valuable. So you need to charge them for the value. It's your time, it's your knowledge, it's your ability, and you charge people for it. Because as soon as you give them something for nothing, well, then they think you're not worth anything. So, and that's what the video was about. Because that is a big mistake. That's a really big mistake that I know a lot of exterminators make is giving people something for nothing. And it really devalues what you do. Do you recommend constant vacuuming if you have a bed bug problem? No, I don't. I recommend constant vacuuming if you have a flea problem, but not bed bugs. But no, I have a video about... I'm trying to find it. I don't know. I did it years ago about burning a house down, but I actually found a new one, a new case of a woman that had used rubbing alcohol and burned her house down 2 years ago, back in 2023. So. And yeah, he took it for granted, Jennifer, but yeah. I have got a call coming in. So let me try to take this call. It didn't ring. We'll go see if it works. Oh, they hung up. Hold on. I thought I fixed it so I could hear it. Said I missed a call. Hold on a minute. Audio. Speakers. Oh, that's why. The speakers should be my headset. There we go. Now I'll be able to hear if someone calls. If you called just now, call back. So. If you vacuum because you have a bed bug problem, vacuuming will not hurt Crossfire or any of the pesticide applications you do. I don't recommend vacuuming because you don't have to do it. You can vacuum as much as you want. You can vacuum 20, 30 times a day. It won't hurt the chemical. But how many Crossfire applications would get rid of bed bugs typically? Typically for a consumer, someone who's a novice that doesn't have the type of experience I have, it's going to take you probably 3 to 6 treatments once a month. For me, I usually 1 to 2 is all it takes, and I can get rid of bed bugs. You might get rid of them after the first treatment. A lot of people come in here and they say they use Crossfire and they never had to do it but once. But, I can't guarantee that because I don't know what your situation is. I don't know if you're bringing them in from any other locations, malls, I don't know why I said the mall, but you can get them at the mall, movie theaters at the mall, buses, public transit, something like that. I don't know. You must study the blade. Have I missed a joke? I might have missed a joke. Is that from a movie? I don't know. So, well, it's been like an hour and a half almost, and normally I only stream for about an hour. I got to get out of here because I got to get up early in the morning. So I am going to pull the plug on this one, and I will see y'all. Let me see, where is that button? Button. There we go. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully next week. I can't guarantee anything this time of year because sickness has been running rampant in the house. But I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate it. And